And this is time for another Savvy Social collab. My name is Olivia. I'm here with the fabulous LaDonna McAbee, and we're super excited to make this special announcement to you. LaDonna, go ahead and tell them what to expect today.
Hi guys, I am LaDonna McAbee with Home Sweet Home Treasures. I'm so glad you could join in, and thank you, Olivia, for being here with me tonight. We are going to kick off. This is our first many Monday nights at 6 p.m. Central Standard Times. We are going to this month of April, we are taking care of Ukraine, kicking off a fundraiser for tonight. And I'm going to show you a few pieces of our blue and yellow tonight as well.
Fantastic. So if you're watching this, let us know. Say hello in the comments. Let us know where you're watching us from. We'd love to see you. And I'm so excited for this initiative with you, LaDonna, just to show support for Ukraine and doing this fundraiser with you. And I'm a shopper myself, so I'm really super interested in the website that you have, the retail website, and how we can be more purposeful in our shopping. And
Yes.
so let me get started. So you're known as the junkyard queen. So how did that come about? Like, where did your love for unique vintage finds come from? And how did your business model come from?
I've been in business now for almost 17 years. And, like so many people, I just started selling things that I no longer use out of my closets, the family closets. But then I just fell in love with reselling online and keeping things out of the landfills. I don't know if all of you are aware, one t-shirt can take over 100 years to go back into the soils. And that's a long time. And imagine how many t-shirts are hanging in your closet right now if you went and just threw them away. And so many of us have quality findings in our closets, in our homes. So what I do is I go and find the best quality out there. And you will find when you go to homesweethometreasures.net. And again, that's www.homesweethometreasures.net, that you will find vintage, new, pre-owned, used, but all quality products. They're not junkyard products. They're not that quality. They're not yard sale quality. They are like new. And I just love it when I can keep things out of the landfills, resell at a great price, give people what they're looking for. And especially if you're looking for that one of a kind, unique item that's hard to find. If I don't have it listed, I probably have it in our warehouse.
Love it. Thank you so much. And April is a month for environmental awareness. I mean, we celebrate Earth Day coming up. So I love the fact that you mentioned landfills, because yes, there's little things that we can do to keep that down, to reduce our waste, etc. Excellent. And, I just want to give a shout out because we are here meeting because of Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday, and we're going to be bringing in Juanita Harvin. Let me see if I can find Juanita here. There she is. Juanita, welcome.
Hi, Olivia. Hi, LaDonna. Hello, everyone.
Yes, so you are just tuning in right now. Please let us know where you're coming from. But my name is Olivia, and I'm with Juanita Harvin of EurWay Tours and LaDonna McAbee of Home Sweet Home Treasures. And we came together from our Lunch and Learn community. And we've learned to network with this fabulous group. And here we are now doing what I feel is like a really amazing collaboration online.
Always Lunch and Learn Fridays are so wonderful. And, networking with all of you guys and all the other group folks in our group, we learn so much. So the social media, we're in there. And Olivia, thank you for always hosting all these new products and all these new things so that we all stay on top of stuff.
Absolutely. And I want to give the floor to you now because you've been very involved with your Rotary Club, your a world traveler. You've got your travel agency business, and you're very involved with, your sororities, etc. How did this Operation Safe Passage come about?
Oh my, Olivia, I tell you, you always talk about those connections, right? And you're looking at social media. So I'm from Germany, lived overseas most of my life, military brat and then Air Force spouse and things. But I keep my connections over in Stuttgart, which was my last duty assignment. And I run the volunteer folks that go and assist Sister Margaret at the Francisco Stubich, which is like a breakfast kitchen. They feed the homeless. And so I still run the volunteers there on Saturday mornings. And so we're always looking for things. Well, Sister Margaret is one of those folks that kind of, you get attached. She still wants me to keep working. I can do it on the internet. She says, look at this. And when she goes on vacation, she doesn't go on vacation. She finds sisters around the world, around the globe, usually in the East, that need assistance. And this year it was Ukraine. And I noticed she started emailing me and calling me more than once a month. It was like, oh, we need this, we need this. And then I noticed one of my friends, who is another entrepreneur, Hyla Ernst. She is my photographer. Whenever we do events in Stuttgart, we do the etiquette teas and things. And I noticed that Hyla was collecting items for our Operation Safe Passage, is what she called it. And she and other women, so the first set of women drove over to the Polish border. And there they found a woman on social media that needed baby food, baby diapers. She said she had people transiting through her apartment, through her house. And they're just taking anyone till they get to the next point, because if they can't get on a train or those types of things. So Hyla said, oh, we can do this. We can get to Poland. And she started collecting. And the next thing we know, Sister Margaret's looking for bulletproof vests for her nuns. Hyla's looking for bulletproof vests for the Red Cross folks. And we found this connection, and all of a sudden said, okay, how can we help each other? And it's like, oh my goodness, we found, a couple of orphanages that Sister Margaret was in touch with, some nuns there. And when you hear some of these stories, you think this is like a movie. You don't really think it's happening. And you keep thinking, oh, it's going to change tomorrow or something, but it hasn't. So we just sat there and we said, okay, what can we do? Okay. Hyla, she's got boots on the ground. She's there. Last weekend, they had 9 vehicles drive supplies to the border. And then they found themselves also with helping people connect to their families. If they have a pet, they can't take the train. They can't go to most of the refugee centers. So here some of them are just trying to get to their family somewhere in Germany or in Canada, or they just need to get to an airport. And so Hyla ended up taking a family with 2 dogs and 3 cats. So here it is, Olivia. I'm telling you, these connections were just all of a sudden automatic. We started talking. I gave my little spiel, explained what Hyla was doing. I explained what Sister Margaret was doing there in Stuttgart, Germany. And here in Pensacola, I gave my little story to my Rotary. And our Pensacola Subwest Rotary was the first one to pick it up. And they gave a $10,000 donation. So we now have monies to purchase the gasoline for the bus. So we're going to have buses. Next week, we're having the first bus of 50 take out some women and children from the borders right there in Ukraine and Poland. And usually a bus costs about $3,075. And that's just the gas. Gasoline in Europe, we're here complaining in America. Gasoline in Europe right now is about $11 a gallon. And so you put that in a bus, it's a little bit more. And you're talking about 11-hour car ride that these ladies have been doing. On a bus, it might be 14 or more. So we're hoping that now we've got some connections. We're looking for some more funding, because now we've got stuff we're getting on the bus. We're trying to make sure that we have some food for them till they get to Germany. And then they go to the, what the Germans have, the Anmeldungsstelle. So they have registration areas for the refugees to go to and get connected. And then within 2 to 3 days, they have people there that will then give them a home, whether it's temporarily or momentarily. Okay. But I'm, my entrepreneur group, you guys have given me so many ideas and things to do. And oh my gosh, it's just been amazing. It really has been amazing. So networking, the social media, it's out there. And all of our friends here in America are probably saying, how can I help? What can I do? We see it on television. It's a whole bit different things when you see it right there and you're right there. And so I was just touched when LaDonna reached out and said, you want to do a fundraiser? We can earn some more money. And I thought, oh gosh, sure, let's go. Okay, tell me what we got to do here, And so everybody's really stepped in, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yes, and this is the power of networking. This is the power of using social media for a purpose and to activate social change. So let's talk to LaDonna a bit. LaDonna, what was your idea that you approached Juanita with? How does this tie into your business with Home Sweet Home Treasures?
Okay, so to help Juanita's cause out, I had thought every time someone goes in and purchases items from the homesweethometreasures.net, we will give Juanita 20% of the cost before tax and shipping. So 20% plus I'm going to match that. So that's 40% of everything you purchase online from www.homesweethometreasures.net is going to go over to Juanita's cause to help Ukraine and help get those people where they need to be, registered, clothing, wherever they see fit, where that money needs to go to help these individuals that did not choose to be in the situation that they are in right now. And we all need to remember that Ukraine is not in this situation because of their choice. So we need to be out there helping. So purchase something that you're already going to purchase, and 40% of it is going to go to this wonderful cause. That is the beauty of it. You're not buying something that you're not already going to purchase somewhere. So why not purchase it from Home Sweet Home Treasures online? I ship everything out. All Juanita is asking is for you to go there, purchase, and then it will help her cause.
Yes, if you're just tuning in now, we are discussing an amazing collaboration that's been formed out of Lunch and Learn Zoom Fridays, that's been formed out of Savvy Social Collaborations, Home Sweet Home Treasures, and EurWay Tours. And we're here just to discuss that. Let's have some purpose behind our shopping. Like LaDonna says, you're already going to buy something anyway. Why not shop her site, and why not support this cause? I mean, you may feel removed from Ukraine. However, this is one way kind of do your part. And I think it's amazing what you offer. I think it was like $5, flat shipping in the US. And what was it international shipping?
$10 flat. No matter how much you purchase, $10 for shipping anywhere besides the US. US is only $5 flat rate shipping, which is an awesome price.
It is indeed. And so there's the website right there. Yes, there's the website right there. And that's so generous that not only are you, giving the affiliates, Purposeful ambassadors, their, affiliate commission, but you're also matching that for this cause. And so I think I think the entire month will be fundraising and showcasing blue and yellow items.
Yes.
Wonderful. That is so cool. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat here too. So if you want to go to Juanita's link and contribute that way, I'll put it in here in the comments. And do you have some items that you want to show us right now?
Absolutely. I have just a few items. They're a little bit of everything. Let me see here. Okay, so here is one of our vintage items. You can see this is a dinner plate, and it is vintage.
Oh,
And you will find this online. Beautiful vintage plate. We have more than one of these plates in stock at this time. A lot of times we'll only have one, but this one I know that we have at least 3 in stock. Beautiful blue and white plate, vintage item. Here is one of our brand new rings, and we have them in different sizes. It is a gold, almost looks like a class ring with a big blue stone in the center. More of the blue. And look, this one here just caught my attention. So appropriate in what we're doing today. It is a yellow corded bracelet, and it has the infinity sign, the butterfly, and it says love. Hope you guys can see these pieces. Brand new. So all of our pieces are not used or like new. They're not vintage. We do have some new items as well for you that are looking for new items. Here's one of our custom made items. It's a vintage bubble vase filled with blue beads, and then it's got the white flowers. So another blue piece. And look at this new beauty. Blue beaded necklace, silver tone chain. And this is another one of our new items. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is just a few of our pieces that we have in stock. And like I said, if you are looking for pieces that are not, that you don't find online, just let me know, because I may have it in our warehouse. And we have tried really hard on our website to make it user friendly. So if you're looking for a certain brand, the brands are listed. You know, some people only wear Nike clothing, so you can go in and see the different Nike items that we have. Or if you're looking for a certain China name, you can go in and find, you know, that brand of China. So there's a lot of different varieties when you go into our website to find different pieces that you're looking for. And we hope that you will find it user friendly. We've worked really hard on that. So I hope to hear from lots of you guys. And please, even if it's just a $5 item you go in and purchase, or $100 worth of items, it's flat rate shipping, so you don't have to worry about the weight. You don't have to worry about how many items you put in your basket. And we will get those tires rolling a little bit faster for the people that are helping Ukraine. Let's help out our guys.
I'm going to ask that you, I'm going to make you bigger on the screen here and see if you can show up that bracelet once again, because I think that was a really cool bracelet.
Yeah, this is a cool bracelet, and we have more than one of these in stock. It is yellow. It is the corded braided bracelet. And I really pulled this one. I just thought it was just perfect. The infinity sign. Then you have the butterfly, which is beautiful. It's in the antique silver colors. And then the love. And it is a brand new item. We have several in stock. It's got the silver tone chain here in the back. Beautiful. And we have several of these in stock for only like it's either $4 or $6. I mean, it's incredible. Look at that. Even if you had like maybe a family of 6 of you, you could go in and order 6 of these and help out a great cause and have matching bracelets. And it is in the yellow colors to benefit Ukraine. So that would be an awesome way.
I think that's going to go in my shopping cart.
That's pretty neat. And that be the bright yellow color, perfect for Ukraine, perfect for spring.
Yeah. And Juanita, I mean, do you often shop vintage or do you often find unique finds? I bet you have so many from all your travels and years of living abroad in Germany, like little
And
mementos.
yeah, and you do have a lot of things, and a lot of things are vintage. I go and look for those unusual things, and usually, some people don't realize the treasures that they have. And there's an estate sale or something, and the kids or grandkids, they have no idea what some of those things are. So I look for some of those things quite a bit. But I love just looking for some of the things way back then, because they're coming back. I just noticed the other day, LaDonna, you have any bell bottoms?
Oh, I'm telling you, we do. And we're always looking for more bell bottoms. Can you imagine if we all had our clothing from back when we were teenagers? What we would have?
I had to have customized bell bottoms because I'm kind of short, because by the time I bought bell bottoms, I cut off most of the bell because I was so short. So I had some. I'm waiting for the needlework jeans.
Yes. And the wedge heels. Have we noticed how much those have came back? The wedge heels are back again. I remember when they came out when I was a teenager, and my mom saying, "Oh, I used to wear those," and then they went out and they're back. So sometimes I think we should just keep all of our things, and they're all coming back. I don't know.
I know. I have some sentimental things that I kept from my mom from years ago. Quite obviously, she can't fit in it anymore, and I don't think I can fit in it anymore. But all of a sudden, sometimes my daughter comes over and says, "Oh, what's that? Oh, that doesn't look too bad." And I'm like, oh, wow, really?
Exactly. And you know what? To put one more thing out there that us girls did not talk about before, one of the awesome things that I do is I will go into, like a lot of people will send me their vintage t-shirts or baby clothing or nighties from their moms, and I will make t-shirt blankets out of them or gown blankets out of them. So keep that in mind. Some people will keep all of their concert t-shirts. Yes. And especially right now, it's grad time. I mean, graduation is going to be here before we turn around twice. Make beautiful, awesome grad gifts is to take all of those football, baseball jerseys, and then we make them into a blanket that they can keep for ever and ever. I mean, it's just so many things that I have created that you will see when you go into the website. And there are some items in there like that I have done for people, and just another way for people to be able to use their vintage items.
Yeah.
Throwing them
out. My sorority, I had shirts from way back in college. Yeah, some of them don't fit no more, but you want that little emblem in there.
Exactly.
And a blanket or a pillow is just the perfect thing.
Yes, pillows, bears. We do bears. We do the pillow slips, but they're a blanket type because, we cut out the different ones. But yes, it's pretty incredible, all the different variety of items that we have online. So everyone go out and look, www.homesweethometreasures.net.
I love the creativity that you have, and repurposing, right? Repurposing a lot of these lovable items into something new. I think that's a really, very nice touch, and to get new life out of some of these items. And I myself, I love going to thrift stores, shopping estate sales. Like all the jewelry I'm wearing is from estate sales. Like
yes. And one of the things that we also do is everything before it is shipped, it is disinfected. So everything's either if it's clothing, it's been laundered. If it's other items, it has been cleaned, and we also disinfect with Lysol. So to make sure everything, when you get it, it is nicely wrapped, it is nicely done and shipped to your doorstep.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up because I think sometimes people have concerns with shopping online and shopping,
Absolutely.
or used items, gently used items. And so how are they being handled? So yeah, it's all in the
Right.
presentation, which I know that you'll do a fabulous job of.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. Wonderful. Well, you have the links up there, and the links are also in the chat and comments, as well as in the post. So please, support Juanita's affiliate link with Home Sweet Home Treasures for this wonderful cause to stand for Ukraine, support Ukraine. And I think, LaDonna, will be a regular um, event that you'll be doing, and you're looking for
Yes.
nominations, right? You're looking for nominations for other
Perfect. I'm so
causes. Yes, you cut off at the end there. We're looking for nominations of future causes that we can support all month long. And you're always looking for purposeful ambassadors too that want to promote an affiliate program. So you've got that option available. So we are looking for you if you are looking for us.
exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome. So
Oh,
excellent. Any final comments that you want to wrap up with before we head out?
I just
I
want to thank LaDonna so much. Um, you, when you look, you hear those words, that makes a big difference. Purposeful shopping. Okay. And so I just want to thank her for even thinking of something like that and helping anyone, just as our project. There's so many other projects out there, but a lot of times they don't know how to do any fundraising. And so this is just another avenue in there in supporting that. And LaDonna, maybe getting you some more folks to get you some more vintage item.
yes, perfect. Go in there and find my Elvis vinyls. Thank you, ladies. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Thank you so much. And I put the link in there too. So if you want to keep up to date with the Facebook group of Operation Safe Passage, that's also a really great site for more information. And then, of course, we'll again be posting the links in the comments and the post itself for how to support this unique cause.
And if
All right.
I could thank all of those behind the scenes, in front of the scenes that are helping Hyla and Sister Margaret there in Stuttgart for Operation Safe Passage. Just thank you for all you do behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Everybody's pitching in somehow or another. But just thinking of the people of Ukraine, thank you so much.
And
Indeed.
just one last thing, we're going to be back on Thursday at 11:30 Central Standard Time. So please join us, and I'm going to bring out. It's going to be Thursday Throwback or Throwback Thursday, and I'm going to bring out some vintage pieces for you guys to look at. So I'm excited to see everyone on again on Thursday at 11:30 Central Standard Time.
Hey, we've got a viewer. So this is Lee Jean from Malaysia. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lee
Wow.
Jean. She is a wonderful master laughter yoga teacher and ambassador for us, and a dear friend that I've gotten to know. So thank you, Lee Jean, so much for tuning in and watching. You're on Restream with us. This is LaDonna, McAbee, and Juanita Harvin, and we're just talking about this unique collaboration to fundraise through purposeful shopping to support the efforts going on in Ukraine. So thank you, Lee Jean. Yes, and it's so interesting to be able to come together in this time and space and to do it online. It is wonderful.
Yes. And Olivia, again, kudos. Love this new way of showing things and doing things. You've got your group of folks there and all about smiles, but let me tell you, this is Miss Technology. So I really enjoyed today using the Restream Studio. So thanks,
Yes.
Olivia.
Yes, I'm excited. So if you're watching this on replay, please hashtag replay and let us know your thoughts. To join in the conversation, we'd love to know about your favorite vintage items, whether that's bell bottoms, fringe vests, espadrilles, or wedge shoes. Join in the conversation. Let us know that you're watching this. Yay! Yay, Lee Jean. Yes, new friends. So at least you guys know that you got views. We got views in Malaysia. So
Yes.
that's how far you've come. Because I'm in
Perfect.
Jacksonville, and Juanita is out in Destin, Florida,
Pensacola.
Pensacola, Florida. LaDonna, you're in Alabama.
No, I'm in Sherman, Texas.
Sherman, Texas. Oh,
So we're all over, ladies.
all over. We're all over, and Lee Jean is in Malaysia. So this is really, really
Spreading the
exciting.
love, spreading the love.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Entrepreneurship is global and the networking is global. So thank you all.
It is truly
Perfect.
global. Thank you, Lee Jean. We do make a fantastic trio. So you'll be seeing more of us again. LaDonna and I for sure, Mondays and Thursdays. And then we'll be bringing Juanita back maybe end of the month to kind of give us an update on where the fundraising efforts have gone. So stay
Perfect.
tuned.
I
Thank
will
you.
be there. I'll be boots on the ground by next month. So
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Hopefully
I'll be reporting back from Germany.
Oh, that'd
Perfect.
be
Thank you.
amazing.
I hope to get back to Germany soon. Haven't been there in 30 plus years.
You got to come and visit. You got to come and visit.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you,
On my
ladies.
bucket list. All right.
I think, almost too young to enjoy it to its fullest when I was there.
Ah,
You know,
Excellent.
19 years old, first time really out, way away from home.
yeah, it's
But that's what the military does, right? That's what the military does.
That's right. So as military families, you go from place to place, but we enjoy those cultures. And as I always say with my EurWay tours, we're there for the culinary and the cultural experience. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Hey, meet to hug.
Oh my goodness. Ah, it's Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Dialing in. That's my friend David.
Oh, David, thanks for watching us.
Oh, hi, David.
Hey, David. He is a wonderful friend of mine. His wife and I work together in Germany at UCOM. So David is one of our military Navy fellas up there in Washington, D.C.
Wow,
Awesome.
welcome, David. So if you're just catching us here in the tail end of it, but we are discussing a unique fundraising effort from LaDonna McAbee, HomeSweetHomeTreasures.net, and Juanita Harvin, Operation Safe Passage. So I would love for you to follow along and share with us, what you think about supporting Ukraine in this way. So please share the affiliate links that Juanita is having. I think this is it.
He used my childhood nickname. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, and Juanita posted in the comments as well too. There you go. So all the comments are coming through now. That's excellent. Awesome. So yay. Sometimes we never know with live stream who's watching. Oh, David says will do.
Yay, David.
Oh, keep those comments coming. So now people are signing in.
Perfect.
This is amazing that we can live stream one time and have it be sent out simultaneously. So we're getting people watching in Washington, in Malaysia. It is excellent. Thank you so much.
And one of the things that, Olivia, you didn't mention, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, all those different areas is where you can use that restream and see some of these videos. So this is wonderful. Thank you.
You are so welcome. I'm so happy to be able to do this. And just so you know, David, we are coming on with the Purposeful Shopping Network featuring LaDonna, McAbee, and Home Sweet Home Treasures. And we've decided on Monday evenings at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Thursday again for Throwback Thursday. Who doesn't love that? Throwback Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Central, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. So spread the word. Spread the word, David. Spread the word, Lee Jean.
Yep. Get in there and get that vintage shopping done. Thank you, LaDonna.
Thank you, Juanita. Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you. Thank you. So again, if you guys are watching this on replay, let us know. #replay. And we will see you again next time. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Tschüss.